The gas that you put in your car or burn to heat your home actually costs a lot more than it seems like it does. But don't worry, you're not the one who has to pay that extra cost. I'm talking about externalities, the hidden economic and environmental costs of burning fossil fuels that are distributed not to the person who does the purchasing, but to everyone. It's stuff that we have to pay as a society and as individuals, and it's extremely high. Let's take a look at a chart showing the adding up of these externalities. The big thing you're seeing there is the cost in terms of air pollution. So air pollution obviously costs in terms of making people sick, causing disease and things of that sort. And you're seeing there that coal alone does multi-trillion-dollar damage costs in terms of air pollution. Then you have the impact on global warming and the effect that global warming has not just on the environment, but also on businesses in terms of wildfires and other things of that sort. You see lost tax revenue for some of those, and also traffic accidents, road damage from spills, and things of that sort, explosions, fires, those sorts of things. Now, that's a lot of bars, a lot of numbers there. Let's add it up for you. The hidden economic environmental costs of fossil fuel consumption, the externalities, add up to nearly $5 trillion a year, or 33% more than the entire federal budget. So obviously a very large cost there. Now, I understand that many people will hear about these externalities and think, well, those are hypothetical. I mean, who knows, if I like burn some gas, someday somebody somewhere might get emphysema or something of that sort, but you can't say who it is. And that is true, but that doesn't mean that the costs aren't real. That disease exists. Its treatment costs something. And those costs should be borne in mind when you're making your purchases, or as a country, when we're deciding what sort of energy policy we're going to pursue, what we're going to incentivize with tax breaks and things of that sort. Now, of course, if you were to factor these externalities into the original cost of coal or oil, natural gas, gasoline, they would cost more. And we know that when you raise the price of something, consumption of it goes down. And so if you actually factored in these externalities, what effect would it have on what we purchase? Well, gasoline price would jump as much as 50%. Significant increase. Not quite to Europe levels, but more expensive than we're used to. Carbon emissions would drop by 20%, which, bear in mind, is larger than a lot of the current plans to cut our carbon actually go for. We're looking at 20% right off of that. And air pollution deaths would drop by 55%. Which is a significant improvement for the people and their families who actually experience diseases borne by air pollution and things of that sort. So look, you can take from this what you will, but I would like it if you bear in mind the next time that you are at a gas station, the cost of the fuel that you're putting in your car might be a lot higher than the sign indicates it is. And that's my final judgment.